Welcome back to Library Tidying Simulator 2026. Book edition, whatever you want to call it. We're back in the library. We're going to tidy up this mother flipping library. One book at a time, I guess. We were working on art and maths simultaneously, which is kind of wacky. But I feel like it's gonna be good. So we're just gonna basically carry on with that. That's all I've got to say. Conversation theory, magical art, physiology, psychological principles. We can take that upstairs. We know where that goes. Those are all art books. Animal oracles. Ever so often we just find another one of these kicking around. One more and we've actually got the whole shelf done. To be honest, I feel like, I think I said this earlier as well, I feel like we are reaching saturation point for art and maths, so we may well dip into another category very soon, like so soon that it's basically now. Damn it, he says, seeing a load of art books. Man, there's barely any books left. This is great. It's so good seeing how far we've come. Oh my god, look how beautiful our library is. It's gorgeous. That's not even the right book. What is that? Magical job hunting. How to change drawn art into a reality. Perfect lines and circles. Magical Art Volume 9. Psychological Principles and Analysis. Puppet Crafting. Then I've got two books on temporal magic and chaos theory, which is very much math. We've already done 2 shelves. I've only been going at it for like 3 minutes and we've filled 2 more shelves. This is gonna happen in no time. Right. Practical dungeon tactics, dungeon routes, dungeon creatures. Wow. So dungeoneering. Dungeons of the Abyss. Anything with dungeon in the path, basically slap it over there. The magic ring that steals reason. What would that come under? Enchantments? Fundamentals of dungeon architecture. This has got to be... Oh, maybe not. Huh. Wait, does that definitely go there? No. But this one might. So that... Oh, God, we're so good at this. Must have high-grade armor and fabric coverage. I don't know what that comes under. Compendium dungeon resources. 8 and 2, so they don't go over here. Dungeon resources. What does that come under? Chanting methods. Maths. Night parade of 100 demons. I don't know what that is. The other world money is the ultimate magic. I think maybe we dip into music soon. Monic financial hegemony. That was on this somewhere, right? Or was it something else? No. Origins of magic. Engine of dungeon resources. It's the magical court. Right, magical court. Bam, that's a shelf. Compendium of dungeon resources. Not there. No, it doesn't. Compendium of dungeon resources. I don't know where that goes. Equivalent exchange is maths. Magic circles is art. We actually found a key for the chest yet. There's some sort of, they're hidden somewhere. God knows where. There's probably clues. But kind of want to do the shelves first, right? Geometry of magic circles. Shelves getting filled left, right, and center. Let's go downstairs because a lot of these I don't know where they go. We look where music goes. Where's bardology? It's 1D. There, so that's bardology. If we find any bardology kicking around. There, world of music. Day of chanting? It could be. Kind of bard adjacent. Prime equation, that's got to be maths. Chanted verses. I'm counting chanting as bardology, but we'll see. We may find out that it isn't. The rift in values. Book of spells energy. Chanted. I mean, that's buffing, which I feel like is different. And we'll find out. Let's see if it's does buffing and nerfing is bardology. And we have so much of it. Look at this. Mana amplification. World of music. I don't want that. What else have we got here? Chanted verses. I feel like I've seen chanted verses literally everywhere. Living paintings. Nope, I'm full. What we got here? Book of Spells, Energy, Legendary. There's one more on that whole section. Oh, we got Earth though. 2 more Earth books just kicking around out there somewhere. Crazy. Okay, 3 swords, blade and spell. Synergy between body and steel. Returning and joining to the previous step. Living paintings. Puppet crafting. Quality under the law. Conic. Prime equations. This is a new series. Nope. Not a new series. This is the wrong shelf. Prime equations. What have we got here? Logical principles, puppet crafting, spatial distribution of mana density. Music. Tarot. We're gonna do tarot. I think I know where that goes. Spell chanting. Dark Sonata. World of Music. Dark Sonata. Okay. Head down with these. Any more? Chanted poetry? The Abyss of Tarot. I'm assuming that goes here. Yeah. Where are we? Chronicle of Music. Blending of sound and spell. Magical Psalms. Dark Sonata. Chronicle of World Music. Sonata. Sound and spell 4. And we've got some psychology we can take upstairs. What else do we have? Sword Saint. Music. Spell chanting. Musical Saint. Tarot. Alchemy. Cursed power. But that didn't go on the curse shelf. I've got to figure out where that goes later. Spell chanting. Right. Let's do alchemy. That's another full shelf. The Abyss of Tarot. Right. Musical Saint. Spell chanting. World music. Spell chanting 2. Finger nerfing 10. should start doing Otherworld. There's a lot of Otherworld stuff around. Oh. What did we have here? I saw alchemy, efficacy, and then tarot and tarot. But sword saints, topic crafting, psychological principles. We're over onto archery again. Stillness and motion. But archery is almost complete. There's like one more fucking book for archery. Right, what else have we got here? The Travels of Otherworld. Straight at the back in the center. Let's start gathering some Otherworld books. Let me put these bardic books down. Buffing and nerfing and chronicles. Right, all the Otherworld books. Immediately picking stuff up that isn't Otherworld, but it's fine. Don't question it. Internet, that's definitely Otherworld. Right, what did I see here that was bardic? Bard's Book of Spells 2. Chronicle of World Music. First Workplace of a Magical World. That might be Otherworld. What else did we get? Tomes of Alchemy. Hazardous Materials. Gravitation Master. What else have we got here? Otherworld. Any more Otherworld? Magical Fiction, we'll take that with us. As soon as though we're going upstairs. Alright, so this is the Otherworld section. Glowing slabs. Otherworldly swears. Nope. Yep. Cursed workplaces. Yes. Money is the ultimate magic. The internet. And a world ruled by data. Okay. Any more Otherworld kicking around? I mean, Otherworldly swears. We got loads of those. Volume 3, Volume 5. Animal Oracles. Sonata. Oh. First workplaces. Enchanted music. Licensed stage, we know where that goes. That sounds like Matt's Infinite Series. Change drawn art into a reality. What else do we have here? Perfect lines. Enchanted verses. The other world. Full. Right, what we got? Buffing and nerfing. Blending of sounds and spells. Theoretical foundations of enchanted music. That's a new one. The Dark Sonata. 4 and 6. Animal oracles. The other world, maths, and sociology. What else can we grab here? Spell chanting technique. I've just had a thought. Like, is curry flavored poop philosophy? We'll try it. I'm just wondering if it is. Glowing slabs is otherworld. It's over here. Which is hymnal? Maybe that's bardology. It's a hymnal, right? Try practical dungeon tactics. Well, that could come under a few different areas, really. World music. Just workplaces. Right, musical saints. The world of music. Chanting methods. Dungeon tactics. Wi-Fi. World without magic. These are all otherworld. Let's just see if this is the missing section here. It is. Curry flavored poop is the missing section. That's math. Right. Cursed workplaces. Practical. Dungeon tactics. Nope. Wait. So that isn't right? Which means that maybe that is. Oh my god, it is. We just had something in the wrong place the whole time. Curious Daily Life in a World Without Magic. Could be a full series. It is. Wi-Fi. Practical Dungeon Tactics is a small one. Enchanted by Glowing Slabs. Job Inequality is a licensed sage. Application of the Infinite. New? New. Right, co-flavored poop. Fundamental dungeons. 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 World Without Magic. Glowing Slabs. Musical Saints. Mana Measurement. Dungeons. Is this even math? It is. So mana measurement is math. There's a lot of that kicking around. What else am I carrying? I don't think any more of that is math. Right, what have we got here? Enchanted by Glowing Slabs. World Without Magic. Dungeon Notes of the Party. Dungeon Resources. Dungeon Architecture. Dungeon Notes of the Party. The rest of that is for downstairs. What else do we have? Mana Measurement. We can start grabbing those. There's a few of them around. I don't remember where we left them all, but I'm sure we'll bump into them. Cursed Workplaces. Strange Technology from Another World. Corporate Slaves. Arcane Detectives. The Internet. Labor Studies. I'm full. I'm already full. Right. Let's put some of this away. The Internet, Volume 5. Arcane Detective. A World Without a Demon Lord, yet full of corporate slaves. C++. Where was C++? Have we had that yet? Cursed Workplaces. Mana Measurement. Labor Studies. We already have it somewhere. There we go. And then I've got music, art, and philosophy. So much of this that I still just don't know where it goes. But that's the fun, right? Eventually finding where the last few books go is a big part of the fun. Arcane Glyphs and Patterns, they will try that under math. Storage magic, I have no idea. Spell chanting, we know that's music. Dungeons. I'm full. Like, what am I carrying here? I've got a bit of art. And a bit of philosophy. Realities. Ranking magician training and evaluation. Living paintings. Other world. Full. We're full again already. Right, demanding fresh graduates with 10 years experience. Nothing else for Otherworld. Hold on, I've got legalities here. Jurisprudence. Legalities. Compendium of dungeon resources. Arcane glyphs and pattern theory. Yeah. And then mana measurement. 5, 7, 2. And we're back downstairs. We'll take that with us. Take that with us. Without magic, dungeon tactics. Spell chanting. Mana, internet, codex of truth. I'm full. I'm full. Let's do bards. The Abyss of Tarot. God damn it. The rest of that is for upstairs. Let's take that up with us. And there was some shit over here I wanted. Most Codex of Truth and Otherworld Chronicles. C++. A world ruled by data. Codex of Truth. The internet. Curious Day in a Life of the World Without Magic. Volume 3. Oh, C++. Pure Flavored Poop. Unpaid interns. Mana measurement and practical dungeon tactics. It's getting so clear over here. So clear. What is this? Volume 4, practical dungeon tactics. Is that just sociology? Long-lived species? Yeah. Okay, we can start finding long-lived species. This one, I'm sure we tried this. It does go there. Sweatshop does go there. How have I fucked that up for so long? It's fine. We'll hoover it up as we find it. World without magic. World without demon lord. Enchantment theory. We got here Abyss, music, mana measurements, Bard's Book of Spells. internet. Treasury. Let's try the Witch's Hymnal under Bardology. What was the other copy? There it is. I feel like I mean, they look like bardic books, right? Witches, bards. Apparently so. Bit weird. But not as weird as demons being under necromancy. The Abyss of Tarot. Sweatshop Mage. Beer flavored poop. Still a bit of art to find as well. Curry flavored poop. Poop flavored curry. World without a demon lord. It full of corporate slaves. World without magic. Internet. God, I went straight past it. Curry flavored poop. We've got a couple on music. We've got one on sociology, one on math. Long-lived species. That is in the wrong shelf. Banner measurement. What else have we got here? We can take all of this. Spatial social dynamics. I think we can take that up. Did I see another one of those somewhere? Without magic. Norwich magic. Ending of dungeons. Cursed workplaces. It's a book of spells. God. Alchemy? Really? Holy crap. What else we got here? Arcane glyphs and pattern theory. Prophecy, dungeons, nope, full. Right, prophecy, arcane glyphs and patterns. None of that. Racial social dynamics. Nope. It is right. Right. World without a demon lord. Nope. Cursed workplaces. World without a demon lord. World without magic. Compendium of dungeon resources. Dimension slash. 6. Okay, what have we got here? Spell chanting. Slabs, puppet crafting, bard spells. Application of infinite series, magical psalms, spatial distribution. Mana measurement. Art culture. Right. Bard's Book of Spells, Volume 3. Spell Chanting, Volume 9. Stuck. A lot of the books are flying now because they don't fall, which is kind of funny. Let's go this way because we've got a lot of stuff for math and sociology. Spatial distributions. Series. World ruled by data. Work culture. Let's see if this is Otherworld. They call their mana dark energy. It is. Interesting. That's a weird one. Volume 2. Are you sure you're not art? Magical psalms. Dungeon architecture. Architecture, dungeons, 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 dragons, dungeons, dungeons, dungeons. That's not right. Dungeons. How many dungeon books? Right, fundamentals, compendium, Dungeons of the Abyss. We have 10, 8, 7, 9, 4. Party Chronicler 5. Fundamentals 4 and 3. Efficiency and theft. We still don't know where that goes. I feel like I'm gonna just grab a lot of dungeonology and get that locked in because there's tons of it around. And it stands out reasonably well. Because it's just poiple. Like so. Resources. All their mana and dark energy. We'll grab dark energy as well. It's a pretty easy one. What we got? What have we got kicking around? Oh, Death Note. Oh my god. The shelf lit up. I just noticed the shelf lights up and we complete it. Oh my god. How have we not seen that before? Amazing. Take curry flavored poop with us. Living paintings, we can take that. That's a stealth magic. Blam. That was a nice little find. Mystery fiction, we'll take that. Living paintings. Curry flavored poop. Right, Dungeons of the Abyss. 2, 3, nope, 5. Fundamentals 5. Dark Mana 1. Mystery fiction. Dark Berserker. Job inequality. Dungeon creatures. That one. Artifacts that change the world. Compendium of dungeon resources. Compendium of dungeon resources. That's not what I'm carrying. Bestiary components, dungeon creatures. And they call their mana dark energy. I guess we could sort of grab these and throw them around as we go just to settle them onto the floor if we really wanted to. Dark Sonata, Weapon Compendium, well without magic. Enchanted by slabs. What culture? On the table. Optimizing dungeon routes. Dungeon notes. Curry flavored poop. Mana. It's like dungeon resources, armored muscles. That's fine. We'll take all of this. 700 books remaining. That goes there. What else am I carrying here? Weapon compendium. Curry flavored poop. Dungeon notes. Optimization theory. Glowing slabs. World without magic. Dungeon resources. Sweatshops. Sweatshops 8. And then we're just carrying music, which goes downstairs. Sometimes I see one that I think I want and realize it just looks like a similar book. Oh my god, I found a key! What do we think's in the chest? Do I want to open the chest? Or do we want to wait? I don't know if I should. I thought maybe we wait till we've got one book left and then open it. Just in case. What have we got here? Theory of chanting. Dark Sonata. Chanting 6. Wi-Fi. Dark Sonata. Theory of chanting. Wage gaps. Easy math. Imaginary numbers. World without demons. I need all of this. Hold on, let me put the Dark Sonata away. Dark Sonata and theory of chanting with your voice. And I want World Without Demon Lord and easy math. Right, what have we got here? Maths for 3-year-olds. Genesis theory, imaginary numbers. Maths for 3-year-olds. That's it for maths. Then we've got universal income for mages. World without a demon lord. Wi-Fi. Then dungeon stuff. Gourmet dungeon experience. Dungeons of the Abyss. Drawing moving characters. And the one who sliced the mountains. Oh my god, there's barely any books left. This is so satisfying. Oh my god. Right, let's have a little look over here, because I know some of this shit is going to be stuff that we want. Magical art. Economics. Arcane fiscal theory. Book of spells. Oh my god. Oh, this is all gold. Wi-Fi, armor and muscle, glowing slabs, magic to mute someone's voice, Earth Volume 5, only one more of those to go. Buffing and nerfing, Volume 8. Let's grab something else to take with us. What have we got? What can we grab? What are you? Magical artifacts, omens and warnings. Omens and warnings. Yeah. Language. Let's go this way. Mention slash. Armor and muscle synergy. Battlefield logic. A bit of economics. Arcane fiscal theory. Magic to mute a specific person's voice. Introduction to magical art. And then glowing slabs, Wi-Fi, and the first languages. 246 shelves done. Oh my god, we've done like 50 shelves already. It's crazy. That's almost a shelf a minute. Okay. Man, we should start doing management. There's so much management around. Mystery fiction, dark energy, Wi-Fi. The other world, in the other world. Other world. Other world. Dungeon. Armor and muscle. Full. Right, dungeon resources, bestiary of dungeon creatures. Right, C++, volume 1. World ruled by data. Money is the ultimate magic. Fresh graduates with 10 years of experience. Wi-Fi and dark energy. I need to find out where all this dragonology goes. I'm guessing it goes under monster stuff. This is the emerald box, by the way. I guess we could open it. But I'm gonna blue ball you for a bit longer. World without magic. Wandering ghosts into servants. Haven't seen that for a while. Interracial social dynamics, we can take that. Labor studies, sociology, magical languages. Oh my god, archery. Could be the last archery book. Chanting methods. That's archery complete, baby. The written values between different species. Is it just a 3-parter? It is. Graduate from Magical University with 0 job offers. Time never ends. Interracial social dynamics. Nope. Higher. What else have we got? Magical languages. 3. What about magic? 2 and 7. Art that nobody understands. Right. Stay around here because there's a load of shit around here that we need to dip into. Wi-Fi. Magic. Sociology. Dungeons. Otherworld. Maths. Art. Magic for the lazy. Feng Shui. No, Feng Shui was not art, right? He's Feng Shui. Armor and Muscle, Volume 9. Magic for the lazy. Magic circles. What else have we got here? Mystery fiction. Almost finished. Almost. Check by glowing slabs. Wi-Fi Volume 5. Dungeons of the Abyss. Short-lived cultures. Long-lived species. Beautiful equations. Okay. Another 15 an hour? Yeah, apparently so. Pretty good, huh? I'm absolutely motoring. Chronicles. Ah, I see what I've done there. Both of these and that. I've cleared so much space. It's crazy. You can actually see the floor. It's wild. Mathematical methods. I want all of this. Where was that necro defense? Necro defense is here. Grab that. We are flying through. There's so many half-finished shelves that now they're just dropping like flies, basically. Oh, there's another one. Gourmet dungeon. That's math. Enchanted by glowing slabs. Dark energy. What about magic? Only species. And what is this? Mathematical methods. Oh, and imaginary numbers. The Dark Sonata. Labor studies. Dark energy. Necromancy. Not quite finished that one. Nearly. Worldly swears. Perfect lines. It's a tarot. Always Creed, Daxonada. This is all good stuff. We know where all of this goes. World of Music. Dungeon creatures I can't carry. When it shows you how to start, yes, there are shelves I haven't started. There's loads. I can only hold so much in my brain at once, so we do 3 or 4 subjects at a time. But we're getting there. Perfect lines. Cowards become long-range mages. Drawing circles. What else do we have here? Otherworldly swear words. Dark energy. World without magic. Dungeon architecture. Workplaces for universities. Dungeon creatures. Alright, what else do we have kicking around? More dungeon books. Dungeons. Mana measurement. Sword Saint. Labor. Species. Dungeon. I'm full again already. Holy crap. Yeah. Runs get quicker now that there's fewer books, I feel. Right, long-lived species, unprotected interns, mana measurement, and a bunch of dungeon stuff. Optimization of dungeon theory, party chronicling, dungeon tactics, dungeon creatures. 8 and 1. Gourmet Dungeon 5. Sword Saint. I have the key for this chest. Just so you know. Just in case you're wondering. Has you found any keys for the chest? I found one. What's in there? I don't know. It's a mystery. Could be anything. Could be more books. We don't know. We'll find out later. Dungeon. What have we got? Yeah, what is this? What is that? Social dynamics, yes. Magical detective lore, yes. Art, yes. Maths, yes. Bardology, yes. Art, yes. Spoiler magic, yes. Maths, can't carry it, I'm full. Chanted poetry. Let's grab that math book. Where was it? Oh, we'll take fiction, that'll do. That's the last one for the fiction shelf, I think. Where did I find it? It was on the table under all the books, surprisingly. Who knew? Who knew it would be there? What have I got here? Art collection that no one understands. This shelf may light up here. This is the last book. Yeah. What are we carrying? Compendium of dungeon resources. Dungeon creatures, dungeon roots, magical detective lore, spoiler prevention magic, that is sublime. Interracial social dynamics goes up there. Magic circles. Got quite a few like sort of esoteric subjects that we've got to figure out what they fall under. But we will figure it out once we've cleared plenty of space. I think I'm almost coming to the end of dungeons, so we can start looking at another category. There's a lot of transfiguration, a lot of management. I think we'll do management next. I saw something about Otherworld. Dark Sonata, I want that anyway. What did I see about Otherworld here? Ah, there we go. And Shadow Mages, nice. You want to know what Feng Shui is? It's definitely not art I've tried, but it mentions dragons, so maybe it's like it's actually something to do with dragons. Cloning and teleportation. Is there even a dragon section? Or did it just come under monsterology? I think it might just come under monsterology. Unless it's daily magic. Oh, it could be daily magic. It could absolutely be daily magic. That would make sense. Dwarvish Internet. Guild Charter. Abyss of Tarot. Battlefield Logic. This is all good shit. Licensed Sage. Long live species. That is going to be sociology. I'm full. I'm already full. Look at the shelves. We're almost at 300. I'm just flying through. I'm crazy. I'm a book sorting machine. There's another one. Take that. In fact, everyone's Dwarvish. That's probably... No, we're one short on Dwarvish. Optimization theory of dungeon routes. There's another one. Money is the ultimate magic. Cursed workplaces. The internet. Where's the internet? There it is. 282, just like that. Battlefield Logic. We have a Feng Shui book kicking around. Can we... I do want that. The Art of Feng Shui. No, everyday magic is full. It can't be everyday magic. Will we ever find out what Feng Shui is? Will we ever find out? A lot of monsterology kicking around. Monsterology and management, I think, are the next two big sections to tackle. We'll do one more pass down here for anything else that falls into the categories that we're working on. What have we got? Labor studies, yes. Dungeons and Dungeons. Sword Saints. Sorcery. Magical Art. The Other World. Short-lived creatures. Dungeons. Space for one more. Dwarvish. Fucking Dwarvish, we got it. Right. Short-lived creatures. 8. Sorcery maths 10. What else we got? Labor studies. Overtime never ends. Dwarvish. Still one more language book. I don't know what the other language book is. Dungeon creatures. Money is the ultimate magic. Dungeon creatures 10. Dungeon creatures 2. Magical art 4. Mountain slicing. Bam. 288. Very good, very good. Did I just see interracial social dynamics hiding there? I did. What else do we have? Let's go back down. I think we can probably get one more handful of books and then move on to management. Right, let's start over here. What do we have? Everyday magic. Maths. Sorcerer's equations is maths. Don't know what this is. Bucket vision stealing. I mean, is it? Did we try it up here? Yeah. No, wait, volume 3. Oh, it is. It is stealth. We're idiots. Species. The other world. Puppet crafting. I think the guild chart is probably jurisprudence. We'll have a little look as we go past. Social dynamics. How many can I? Okay, one more. Which is hymnal is bardology. Work culture. Right, work culture. Is there interracial social dynamics? Is that at the top? Yep. Other world, no. Rifting values between species with different lifespans. Sorcerous equations. Infinite series. Interracial social dynamics. 10. Fresh graduates with 10 years of experience. The guild charter. Puppet crafting. Commuting. 293. Dungeon architecture. Right, do we start getting management? Let's start picking up management-based books, right? Management. Management. Management? Management. 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 Back into reality. We can just drop that off as we pass. Guild charter, we can drop that off as well. Right, where is management? 2F. This side. Management. Magical institutions, adventure parties, magical supply chain management, resource allocation, training systems. Nope, I already got this somewhere. Training systems. Dungeon architecture. Guild Charter Volume 3. There's one more of those to find. Art into reality. Right. Management. I mean, that sounds like management. Entered music. We'll take that downstairs. Organizational discipline sounds like management to me. Managing. Organization. That's got to be management, surely. Management. Right, licensing of magic users. How small cracks lead to ruin. Cross-race adventuring. Conflict protocols. So good. Promotions in guilds. No. Yes. Tactical command of magical forces. Have we done this yet? Wait. Conflict protocols for guilds. Oh, there are 2 different types of guild books, man. Okay. We're gonna have to put them together at some point when we do the big tidy up at the end. Guild treasuries. Oh my god. Enchanted music can go downstairs. Any more management kicking around? Was that one? Venturing tactics. And a bit of management around management, guilds. What did I just pick up for this section? Guild book. I think all of this is management. Licensing and regulations. Promotions in guilds is here. Tactical command of magical forces. Venturing parties. Supply chain. What's this one? The major change jobs to a sweatshop. The influence of long-lived cultures. What about spell patterns and IP rights? That's not it either. Licensing, managing. I believe that was sat there the whole time. Right. What am I carrying? Anything on this side? No. It's all sociology and management. Right. Conflict protocols for guilds. Magician training. Diverse adventuring parties. Licenses and regulation. Guild rewards. Licenses. Music and stealth. They need to go downstairs. So many guild books. Right, we're full. Let's do... what am I looking for? Tales of the Bucket. Stealth is completed. Do I have music here somewhere? Theoretical foundation of enchanted music. So much management. Tactical command, magician training, small cracks. Where was small cracks? Guild treasury and rewards, promotions in guilds, magical forces, small cracks. Supply chain. 8 and 2. Interracial social dynamics. 8. That got under 50 books per shelf or something. I think it varies. Some are bigger than others. So some like this have like 40, 80, 120, but then some like this, they just have 10, 20, 30, 40, 52, 64. So 120 and a 64. But then there's some exceptions, like these is one section, that's one section. So, yeah. It varies. There was more management around here. Management. Promotions in guilds. Management. Guilds. Guardian regulations. What's that? I don't actually know where that goes. Two and a half thousand books sorted though. We're getting close on almost 300 shelves. Jesus. Right, conflict protocols, volume 6, training volume 2, conflict 3, conflict 8, training 3, promotions 6, magical forces 8, promotions 10, conflict 10, magical forces 2. It's as easy as that. There's so much management. That's dungeonology. Right, mana resource allocation. Where is resource allocation? Promotions in guilds. Guild rewards. Administration of magical institutions. Is that new? No? Oh, it's here. Magical institutions. And 6. Small cracks. 3. Allocation. And guild rewards. C++. Gourmet dungeon. I'm gonna hit 300 shelves, and then I'm gonna AFK really quickly to grab a drink. A little cheeky reward. Management, licenses, guilds, management, otherworld, sociology. What else do we have here? Management. Nope, full. Right, supply chain is there. Small cracks. Supply chain. Resource allocation. Guild rewards. License and regulation. Book 3. Magical forces. Mage pensions. Mage pensions. Dark energy. 299. Management shelf has been productive. Yeah, tell me about it. Turns out there's just management books everywhere once you dig down. Guilds, management, guilds. That's not right. Don't want that. Management. Guilds, I'm full. Right, so what have we got? Administration of magical doohickeys. Promotions in guilds. Mana resources. Guild rewards. Conflict protocols. Magical institutions. High ranking training. Adventure parties. Resource allocation. Dark energy. Okay, management. It's still loads of management around. It's everywhere. More management. Management. Oh, art. Full. Instantly full again. Okay, training and evaluation is there. Promotions in guilds, 5 and 1. Conflict in guilds, 7. Small cracks, 8. Administration, 7. Small cracks, 6. Magical forces, magician training. Almost. $300. Right. BRB. I'll be like 2 minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm back. 300 indeed. Oh my god. We've played for like nearly 12 hours of Library Simulator. Wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. Where were we at? Management books. Management books. We've played out a lot of management. It may be time to move on to another section. There's probably a few more we can just gather up, I think. Spell patterns. Supply chains. Oh, introduction to magical art. A lot of feng shui around. I can't wait till we find out where feng shui goes. I'm gonna be so excited to know what the hell feng shui is supposed to be filed under. And I think that's all the management I can see. Oh, he says, immediately finding another one. There's a bare handful of books left. Right, regulations of magic users. Volume 6 as well. Right, let's do that. How small cracks? Magical supply chain. Volume 10 and volume 1. Small cracks, volume 7. Promotions and guilds. Magical institutions. Got the wrong way around, because I'm an idiot. Magical arts. Magical art. I'm 3 of 3. I've just done 3 shelves instantly. I'm amazing at this. Right. What should we hit up next? History. We haven't done any history. 2N right at the back there. That feels like a section we can probably find stuff for. We've also got mimicry. I don't know what that comes under. I guess transfiguration, right? Shapeshifting, basically. Let's do shapeshifting. 1F. That's shapeshifting. Right. Shapeshifting. So mimicry, transfiguration. Therianthropy? Is therianthropy shapeshifting? I think it might be. Oh my god, feng shui. It's not. It's feng shui as divination. Oh my god. Also management. We've just discovered where feng shui goes. It's divination. I was taking it way too literally. Transfiguration. Mimicry. Transfiguration. Transformation. Transfiguration. Right. So, we got mana depletion, detection and nullification, theory, mimicry, detection, nullification, inanimate transfiguration, therianthropy, Introduction to theory. Mimicry. Then back to management. Management. We'll go over here. Any more transfiguration stuff? Transformation. Transfiguration. Transformation. Visual social dynamics. Object alteration, that might come under it. Therianthropy. Battlefield logic. That could be the end of the warrior books, actually. Holy shit. Short-lived cultures. Nope, I'm full. Right, what we got? Therianthropy. Volume 4. Also, object reassembly. Yes. Call that. Detection and nullification. Mana depletion. Right. What we got over here? Metamorphosis. That counts. That counts as transfiguration. Mimicry. Transformation. Beastification. That might count. Mana depletion. I'm already full. Right, what have we got? Visual imitation. 6. Beastification. No. Yes. Mana depletion. Mimicry. Reducing metamorphosis time. Right. Transfiguration. Therianthropy. Transformation. Mimicry. There's so much of this. Oh my god. Mimicry Volume 2. Mana depletion. 5, 4. Therianthropy 3. Complete practical. Have we done this one yet? Complete practical transfiguration. This is new. What else have we got? Transfiguration. So much transfiguration, man. Management, transfiguration. Humanization for non-humans. Is this new? It is. Complete practical 1. Theory 8. Complete practical 3. Battlefield, mana management. Transfiguration. Right, what we got? Detection, nullification, introduction to theory 10, and animate transfigurations. Management, transfiguration, living paintings. Introduction to theory. Anything else for upstairs? Therianthropy. 5. Well, give me one more management or art and we can go upstairs. What have we got? Curry flavored poop. That'll do it. Right, we're passing battlefield logic. And perfect parrying. Living paintings. Very flavored poop. Racial social dynamics. Right, what have we got here? Diverse race 6, 9, 10. And resource allocation 1 and 3. What have we got here? We've got any transfiguration to go downstairs? Management. Just 2 management books just lying around. You kidding me? Resource allocation 5 and magical institutions 4. Transfiguration. Transformation, dark energy, guilds, guild rewards. Metamorphosis, metamorphosis. Organization. Transfiguration, transformation. Transfiguration. Right. Introduction to theory. Reassembly. Where was reassembly? Reassembly volume 5. Complete practical. Non-humans. Metamorphosis time. Reassembly 9. Reassembly 7. And staining techniques 7. This is for upstairs. Management. Feng Shui. We can start picking up all the fucking Feng Shui. Now we know where it goes. Management. Feng Shui. Feng Shui. Right, Feng Shui 8, Feng Shui 3, Feng Shui 5, Feng Shui 10. That's the wrong one. Feng Shui 9. What else we got? Feng Shui 4. Feng Shui 1, Feng Shui 4. Transfiguration, transfiguration. All the transfiguration. Look at all this transfiguration we have. What have we got? Let's have a look. Complete practical. Detection and nullification. Mana depletion. Therianthropy. 3. Reduced metamorphosis time. The assembly. Therianthropy 9. That's management and other worlds. What else? What else? Mind reading. We still don't know where mind reading goes. Therianthropy. Memory transfer, the technique of direct scene depiction from your brain. I have no idea what that comes under. A lot of mentalism, it sounds like, but I don't think we've seen a mentalism category really. That is sociology. Ready. Right, metamorphosis. Mimicry 9. Metamorphosis 2. An animate. An animate 9. Therianthropy 2. I've got 2 different things here. That doesn't go there. It goes on the shelf below. Damn it. Right. Oh, chanted verses. Chanted verses. That's another shelf complete. What do we got here? Dungeons goes upstairs. What's that? Storage magic. Don't know what you are. Don't know where demonic words of power go. Transfiguration. Lots of transfiguration. Guilds is management. I'll tell you what, let's drop that. Grab guilds, because we're going that way. What are we carrying? Management. Magical forces. Magical institutions. That's it for that. Long-lived species. Structure of power monopolization by long-lived species. Is that new? Dungeon expeditions, dark energy, dungeon architecture, and then we're back to transfiguration. So much of it, it's everywhere I look. Non-humans. Inanimate transfigurations. Therianthropy. Reassembly. Beastification. Mana depletion. Non-humans. And inanimates. It's literally everywhere I look. Right, what do I got here? Reassembly 10. Sustaining techniques 10. And mimicry 8. What else? Mimicry. Transfiguration. Pretty sure there was a bunch more transfiguration at the back here. What have we got? Memory transfers. Configuration. Therianthropy. Canting methods. Pocket full again. Beastification, inanimates, therianthropy 9, non-humans of body 2, therianthropy 10, detection notification 8, 3, mimicry 7, chanting 1. There's quite a bit of history I'm spotting now. I feel like maybe we can move into history before too long. But I think there's a bit more therianthropy we can find kicking around on the top floor here. I mean, it's literally everywhere. I can't move for it. Not that one. Yes, I can do that. Long-lived species. There's workplaces. It's right over here. What else do we have? I can carry one more book. If there's anything of any interest. Wait, what was that? Transformation. Boom. Okay, mana depletion, detection, nullification, introduction, inanimates, therianthropy, mana depletion, visual imitation, inanimates, beastification. Therianthropy. Non-humans. Therianthropy. Beastification. Transfiguration. Therianthropy. Feng Shui. Transfiguration. Shui. Modification. Transfiguration. I know there's two thingies there that we can take upstairs, but let's try and find transfiguration if we can. Right. Introduction of theory. 7. 1. Beastification. Complete practical. And is this new? Wait. Activation of mental identity. It's not. It's just this. Just the way the light shines on it. Complete practical. Damn it. Beastification. Physical physiology. Feng Shui. I'm going to gather up some of these sociologies that I saw kicking around. We'll take them when we go. Right. Is that... Maybe that's economics. I don't know. I'm not carrying it around for no reason. We'll worry about it later. But I think we're almost ready to move on to history. Is that a Beastmaster's Journey? We got the Warrior's Creed. Building slabs, humanization. Heretic Arts. I'll come back for Heretic Arts. Hold on. Non-human 6. Hold on. Where was Heretic Arts? Right. Reducing metamorphosis time. Reassembly. Magical physiology. Reduction. That's it. The rest of this goes upstairs, along with not that. That goes there. That goes over here. What else do we have? We are almost fucking done here. Boom. Sort these out. Right, magical supply chain management. Animal management. No. Sociology. We have monopolization by long-lived species, short-lived cultures, species with differing lifespans, flowing slabs. That one. Hold on, magical languages, nearly forgot. Magical languages. Bam. Three-sword style. Warrior's Creed. Done. Warriors are done. Holy shit. Feng Shui. God, therianthropy. Right, okay, I think we're gonna have to start gathering history or monsterology. Licensing regulations. Looks like we've got ecology, enchantment, and history. Some other shit still to sort out. Let's start grabbing history. History. History, maybe? Shit, what are we carrying? Studies in the history, license and regulation 7. License and regulation 7. Sanctuary 5. History, transition, therianthropy. Damn it. Right, where does history go? Second floor. 2N. Let's see what goes on a history shelf. Right, so civilizations, extinct bullshit. No. Okay, not Tears of the Beast. Lost Continents. What else we got? Evolutionary Mage Birth? Mage Birth? And Magical Civilizations. Okay. So we've got a few things to be getting on with in history. That's gotta be. Origin of Magic has gotta be history. Extinct Beasts must be monsterology. History. 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 This is magic. Weapons of magic. History. Not that one. Okay, therianthropy. I'll take it just because we're here. And it's right there. What have we got? Any history here? Genesis of Magic. I'm assuming this is all history. Right. Genesis of Magic. No. Oh, yes, it's just already here. History of magical warfare? Yes. Origins of magic. 9. 4. History of magic. Genesis 7. Magical warfare 1. That one. That one. And Origins of Magic 6. Right, what else do we have? Transition and evolutionary history. Try this one in case it is. Right, hold on. Awakening 7. Is demonic hegemony history? No. The hell does demonic hegemony come under? Artifacts that change the world? It's of magic. History. Some of this is obviously history, some of it not so much. God, there's still so much transfiguration around. What have we got here? Metamorphosis time. Introduction 3. Entropy. Nope. Entropy 5. Ancient manuscripts. That can go up. History can go up. History. History. 2 seconds, I'm just going to close my window. Okay, what are we carrying? A lot of history. Sociology. I think the rest is history. Hey Pearl, put them in a pile for easier sorting. You may suggest it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, Pearl? Ancient manuscript studies on mage birth. I refuse. I refuse to be a tosser. What we got here? Genesis of magic. Magical civilizations. Transition. History of magical and the awakening of the first spells. What about catapulting or force pushing? Nope. I've got a key for a chest and I've not even opened the chest. I don't want to know what's in there yet. I'm a fucking liability, pal. What is financial hegemony? Where the fuck does that go? I'll figure it out. It's fine. It took forever to find out which one was Feng Shui. I have the key for this. Whatever this is. Ancient manuscripts. What do they have in? Do they have like power-ups in or something? Yeah, okay. That's fine. That can wait in that case. What have we got here? Visual imitation. Bestification. More history. Don't want to be spoiled. No. I will not notice you, senpai. No spoilers. Fine. We're almost there. Look at my stats, man. I was at 200 when I started this stream. 200 books, and now we're shelves, and now we're at 329 shelves. It's crazy. Right, magical warfare. Evolutionary history. Mage birth. Genesis of magic. Maybe wear the Fae and the Librarian glasses. What? Right, what do we have here? Command of magical forces, guild rewards, the mage who changed jobs to a sweatshop, and training. It was a Fae that messed up the library. Yeah, it was. Fae's gonna Fae, you know. What are you gonna do? Oh man, we've got so much transfiguration still kicking around. Literally full. All my therianthropy books. What are you saying? Are you gonna fake your library up? Yeah, suppose. Detection, nullification, therianthropy. Detection, nullification 1. The rest of that goes upstairs. That can go upstairs. History. We got here. History. Did you notice that these light up when you fill the shelves? Pretty cool. Management. Fuck. Well, racial social dynamics. Conflicts for guilds. Mana and resources. Still got a lot of 3 bookshelves to fill. Yeah, we're getting there. You know, there's a few sections we still just haven't even touched yet. We're still working on it. Like, what is this one? Magical determinism and spell causality. Where the hell is the rest of those? Oh God, I see what's happened there. And that explains why those didn't work. And, you know, what can I say? Sometimes there's a lot of books and you don't know exactly what you're doing until it's too late. But now we can grab all the spare copies of fantasy or reality that are kicking around. We know where they all are. There's one. Here's another one. No, that's not one. That's one. That's one. Another one there. That's another one. Oh. I sworn there was another one somewhere. You'd be fired out of a fireball wand? No, I'm the best. Shut up. Get me kicking ass in the library. Right, 5, 3, 8, 4, 2, 9, 7, piss. Almost perfect. There you go. Red diamond. Yeah, so that's potion. Healing poisons with potions or something. I don't know where it goes. I'm guessing alchemy. No, because it's spells. It's spells to cure potions and diseases. Look. Where the fuck does that go? You would think healing, but I don't have space for it in healing, right? It's not everyday magic. There's too many of them. Fucked up healing. Oh, it just goes here. I'm just an idiot. How did I never notice that that was half finished? Ah, fuck. There's loads of those kicking around. I stashed a bunch over there because I wasn't sure where they went. It's fine. These are the things you can notice. Once you've made space, you can worry about all those things once you've made the space for them. Right. What do we still have left? That can go over there. I think there's probably one more of those upstairs. Oh no, that's it. That's all of them. There you go. Yeah. I did solve it myself. I'm getting there. That was always gonna happen as we start to clear the spaces and figure out where the last things go. Because there's a few things that are like, we haven't found the shelf for them, but we have a rough idea of where they might end up now that there's like stuff that's filled. We do need to find the rest of those Night Parade books at some point as well. Ancients. Magic ring that steals reason and enchanted gear. Is there like... They're enchantment, magical artifacts, 1G. Over that side. At the back. Okay. Tell you what, let's take these upstairs. And we'll grab a bunch of magical artifacts. Because I know there's a lot of those just in my way. Basically. Right, bam. Bam. That has got to be magical artifacts. So is that. So is that. So is that. So is that. That can go downstairs. That is coming with us. That's coming. Artifacts. Oh, there's just artifacts everywhere. 1G. There's no need to fight. I know Pal is cool. Don't worry about it. By throwing them off, I'm not going to throw them off. You're a crazy man. Night Parade. 10. Right, magical ring that steals reason. Short series? Short series. That's definitely long. That's gotta be long. That's part of this. Nope, that's part of that series. Crystal Catalog 2. Nope. 2. Fabric coverage. And foundations. That's history. That's magical items. That's history. Dungeon architecture is upstairs. What is brain fragments? I'm gonna figure that one out at some point. Foundational, Volume 4. The Grand Encyclopedia. Legality and Regulation. We've got a lot of bestiary books here as well, like Monsterology, which is the other big section we need to dip into as we do the enchantments. Financial hegemony, I have no idea. This as well, the Demon King's subjugation. That's one that we haven't really figured out yet. That's history. Right, fabric coverage. Foundations. Enchantment theory. Practical enchantment 8. The rest of that is upstairs. Get both of those. That one. History. Magical items. I'm full. Artifacts that changed the world. Oh. And non-humans. I'll take this upstairs. Have you done other worldly? Yes, I've done quite. In fact, I think it's finished. Yeah, the worldly is finished. And I think this one might finish dungeons. We're missing one for language as well. I need to figure out what that is. That's dungeons finished. Right. Origins of Magic. 2 and 10. Genesis. Legality of magic use. That's legality done. The history of world exploration. Diverse parties. Where's diverse parties? Management still has a couple to do by the looks of it. Plenty of enchanted gear. Forbidden relics. Do we think that is enchantment? Could be. Mana disparity. Enchantments. Enchantment theory. And number 3. Artifacts that change the world. Magic items workshop series. Repairing gear. Nope. Nope. Is that new? Yep. Practical offense and defense. That's a long series. Forging magical items. The Grand Encyclopedia. Magic ring that steals reason. And repairing gear. Yeah, this game would still be fun if it didn't highlight when you have a book correctly stocked. That is a good question. It would be more annoying, definitely, because you kind of wouldn't know until the end. So you'd spend a lot of the end just pulling something off the shelf, trying it on another shelf. It would drastically increase the trial and error. But it would make an interesting hard mode, I guess, for when you finish the game. That is history. What is this? Demon King. Social dynamics. History. Transformation. Unhumans. Chanted music. Still missing a triplet on bardology. What is that gonna be? Keep your eye out for anything that sounds like an interesting triplet of bardology. What are we carrying here? A lot of history, forging magical items. Forging magical items. Magical Workshop Series 6. Foundations. Right, that's got to be sociology. We're taking that upstairs. Magical items. 8. Where does this go? Defense 10. There's some really good book designs. I like the healing ones. Yeah, the healing ones are pretty good. Some of the holy ones as well, like the sacred barriers, is very cool. And these, oh, look at these. They're really nice. And like these are quite cool as well. And I like the ones that these like just old-fashioned ones. There's some on the warrior section as well, like the barbarian books. They're pretty fun. That goes there. Right, whatever that brain one is, it's a full section of 9. But I'm going to be keeping my peepers peeled. Oh my god, is the marriage one, is that the bard one? Because bards fuck everything. Is that a thing? Hold on. Where was the marriage? No. Okay. Well, worth a try. Is it every... It can't be everyday magic, surely. We'll have a look. Hold on. Would it be everyday magic? No. Huh. What the hell? Okay. I'll figure it out. What have I got here? This one, number 10. History of world exploration. Bit of sociology. Oh, there's definitely some sociology that we haven't filled in. Look at this. Oops. We're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled. Right, let's grab ecology and bestiaries. Let's go start shoving those in. In fact, before I do that, mana disparity. Yes. What else do we have? Extinct beasts, maybe. Dragons, behavioral patterns. Monster field notes. Ecology. Right, where is ecology? Over here. Monsterology 1A. This one. Right. What have we already got up there? Living with monsters. So let's do Tears of Beasts. Ecology of monsters. Beastmaster. Behavioral patterns. Encyclopedia of Dragons. I don't even remember putting that there. Did I do that? When did that happen? Tears of the Beast. Did I do that already? Yes. Tears of the Beasts. A pictorial guide. Ecology already exists. 3 and 4. The illustrated bestiary. And Tears of the Beasts. Maybe the Fae felt bad for you and did one shelf. Maybe. Mind reading. Demonic words. Magical creatures. Excellent. Bestiary. History. Bestiary. Beasts. Enchantment. Enchantment. Monsterology. Monsterology, sociology, dragons, field guide, languages and vocal patterns. Here's the beasts. Sky and sea. 2. Right. Magical items. What is this? Volume 10. Elemental properties. Elemental properties. And that one. Threshold of Madness. Bestiary. Monsters. 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 Ecological, blah, 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 blah. Can't speak anymore. I've lost the ability to speak. It's happened. That doesn't go there. Oh my god. Okay. Beastmaster's Journey. Magical creatures. Nope. Behavioral patterns. You know what you should do to regain my speech? Throw the books around? Is that what you were gonna say? You won't be happy to like throw them everywhere, will you? What is wrong with you? That is Transfiguration. Almost. We're missing one more Transfiguration book somewhere. Look at all this ecology. It's everywhere we look. Right, Encyclopedia of Dragons 6. Behavioral patterns. Those behavioral patterns. Language and vocal patterns. Tutorials. The logicals. Beastmaster's Journey. Specification Survival. Sky and Sea. Ecology, 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 ecology. Sociology, history. Enchantment. Enchantment. Measuring the steel trees. Oh. Behavioral patterns. Ecological pyramid. Features and their spells. Transfiguration and Elemental. Man, is that the last Transfiguration book? Boom. That's another one done. Oh my god. Oh. Look how few books there are left as well. This is crazy. Okay, tell you what, let's slap this on and then we'll run upstairs with a big handful of whatever we're carrying. Elemental properties. Where was elemental properties? There. Alright. Take this shit upstairs. To give ourselves a little bit of exercise. A media society. And mana disparity. The influence of short-lived cultures. And then the origins of magic 1 and 8. Ecology. Forgotten relics can come downstairs. Ecology. Enchantment, ecology. Pictorial guide. Care and training. Beastmaster's journey. Pictorial guide. Magic creatures and their spells. Years of the beasts. Dragons. Enchantment. What have we got? Offense and defense. And forbidden relics. Is that new? It's new. It's absolutely new. Ecology. Oh my god, look at the floor. Man, we are absolutely flying through this last part. Yeah, it's amazing just seeing the floor appear. Behavioral patterns. And then 6, 5, 10. Dragons. The Grand Encyclopedia. What have we got here? Hegemony. Ecology. It should become obvious where those last books go once we know that everything else is filled, right? That's basically the way it's gonna go. Mana disparity. We'll do that in a moment. We'll stick to ecology for now because we're all over it. Like, it's gonna be done in no time. Okay, Beastmaster. Monsterology. Tears of the Beast. Identification and survival. Pyramid 4. Nope, 7. Pyramid 9. Landscape and sky. Behavioral patterns. And 9. The great thing is ecology is all the same color, which is amazing. I'm already full. Living with monsters, care and training, tears of the beast, pyramid, vocal patterns, pyramid, Unsky, And training, dragons. Pictorial was over here somewhere. And identification. The address process of elimination, the color theme and unique symbols and title font. Indeed. Yeah, the colors do help you lean a bit for some of them. But there's still a few where it's like, it's not explicitly obvious where some of these go. Like, I genuinely have no idea what the last one is for the Bardology. I'm fascinated to see what it is that goes in there. Oh, it's Transcendental Magic Etudes of Execution. I get it. Fuck me. It makes so much sense now, you know? The hindsight is 2020. It's actually pretty funny. And like the whole time I've been like, what does that even mean? And now it makes perfect sense. I think I had two ecology on the mid-floor to the right. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I will find them, Pearl. Don't worry about it. Right, Magical Items Workshop Series. The Grand Encyclopedia. That one, and that one, and that one. Right. What have we got here? Mana disparity is going upstairs. Spell and patents and IP rights. Burst power. Don't really know where that goes yet either. Spell patents. What's that? Adventure parties. Okay. All right. Practical enchantments. Grand Encyclopedia. Practicals. Beastmaster. Identification and survival. Care and training. Spells. Beastmaster. Right, what have we got over here? Living with monsters. Repairing gear. Magical creatures. Genesis of magic that can go upstairs. Monsterology. History. There's quite a little bit of history just kicking around. Right, behavioral patterns. 5, 7, 6. Language and vocalizations. Spells. Living with. Spells. Repair of gear. Alright. Forging magical items. God, it's almost complete. Dragons. Ecology. Enchantment, ecology, enchantment, monsterology. I'm full. You do wish the floating books full. I mean, it would be nice, but I mean, it is part of the charm. I think that they just sit there. I mean, they're magic books, man. You know, dragons. Right, forging magical items, artifacts, practical artifacts, compendium. Almost. There's one purple book somewhere that finishes that off. It could be anywhere. Let's take some crap upstairs, shall we? Let's take mana disparity. We know where that's going. Broom handling has got to be the last one for everyday magic, right? That's got to be everyday magic. What else do we have? I'm leaving the very specific series that I don't know to the end, and we can just like gather up a full stack of them and just go around and find out where they go. Search of Adventure Genesis, that's history, that can go upstairs. That's history. That's sociology. That's gotta be sociology. Gotta be. That is bardic. This is bardic. Monsters will come back for... I don't know about marriage. Social structures. Demon King. That's bardology. Whoops. Hell, I'm throwing it down. I can't... Nobody saw that. No one saw a thing. Don't tell the head librarian. Is low mana a form of discrimination? Yes, it is. Okay. Right. There's still one more triplet for this. Right. History of magic. Boom. The genesis of magic. Mana disparity. Where is mana disparity? What else we got here? Monster ecology. Let's just toss these down. I know I said I wouldn't, but we're at that stage now where I think it's clear enough down there that we can just get the last few in position. Enjoy the catharsis. Mind reading. Social structures of magical civilizations. That could be the last triplet for sociology, you know. No? Oh, because it's already there. Okay. Broom handling techniques. Is it everyday magic? Storage magic, different dimension pocket. What are we looking at here? We've got 2. That is fine. Is marriage as a divorce? No. Let's try that on sociology. Storage magic, dimension pockets. Dimension pockets. Okay. Sure. Is low mana a form of discrimination? Marriage is a contract spell? Ah, there it is. Marriage is a contract spell. That's what we're looking for. What was that? Demon King. We'll worry about the Demon King later. Right. There was a footbook on the other side of the railing. Okay, I'll find that when we get back up there. Don't worry about it. Monsterology. What is this? Language and vocal patterns. 7. Beastmaster 4. Encyclopedia of Dragons 8. And pictorial. Amazing. Right, what did we throw down? Transcendental whatevers. That goes upstairs. Dragons 9. Magical creatures and their spells. Illustrated bestiary. Oh my god, biology! So much demonology. Right, what do we got here? Care and training. Pyramid. Magical creatures and their spells. Care and training. Land, sky, and sea. Okay. Man, where do we... Let's grab... What's the other one of these? History we can take upstairs. Is that it? Storage magic. Right, we'll take those. That's thingy. So is that. One. Right. That. Okay. History. You know what? I think we might know where some of this goes. I think I might have figured it out. Memory transfer. The technique of direct scene depiction. It's just drawing, right? It's fucking drawing. Of course it is. Oh my god, financial hegemony. Right. Brains. Do you reckon that's art? It is. It's fucking art. Okay. Big art run. Merges a contract spell. We'll come back to that. Going to training. Right. Let's get these goddamn art books. Where are they all? There's one. There's another one. There's another. And another, and another, and another. And we'll get these and that. What else? That one. Potential hegemony. Fuck it, I'll take it up. Look at the glowing runes on the main door. Look up and right. Why, is there a floating book there still? Or is that one of the keys? We'll do a key hunt later. We're not putting the last book in place tonight anyway. It's gonna be because we've got to reorganize everything alphabetically now that we've found it all. But that's more than I can do in one evening. Absolutely, just way more than I can tackle tonight. But it's got to be done. We can't leave it like this. This is just like reorganization, so that we can get down to the real nitty gritty. You know. Ba, 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 ba. We not got that. Take these. I think we've mainly got the Demon King, which is gonna be it's gonna be, oh my god, it's language. It's fucking, it's bloody language. Everyone's demonic. Oh no, because that's still not the full thing. There's something up there as well in history. Oh my god. Okay. And we still got mind reading. I don't know where that goes. It goes there. How have I half finished mind reading then forgot about it? That is, yep, it is what it is. Okay, right. 3, 1, 6, 5, 7. Don't overthink it. It's fine. Where did Feng Shui end up going? It was over here. It was a divination. It's not Feng Shui as in the artistic art. It's Feng Shui as in reading the patterns. So that was fun. Right. Research of adventurers. No. So I'm going to collect everyone's demonic and mind reading. Everyone's demonic. And mind reading. Everyone's demonic. Everyone's demonic. That's another one. Everyone's demonic. 3, 4, 6, 5, 7, 1, 8. And I don't have the rest. It's almost really good. Where are the other two? There's one more somewhere. Oh, it could be anywhere. It's there. Oh yeah, look at that. I found it. I get to care and training. Blam. Right. We can probably figure out now where the last few things go by process of elimination. What do we still have? 9, 10. Oh, there's one more of those somewhere. There it is. Brilliant. Right, what is not lit? There's a couple more studies, that's fine, and then a quint. You're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, you are done. That needs something. This still needs marriage. That's, whoa, okay. What is this? Management. So research of adventuring strategies is the last management one. Okay, okay, okay. You are done. Oh, there's marriage. Nice. What else have we got here? Spell patents. Is that economy? Oh my god, it is. No, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right, research of adventuring tactics. Look at this nice, neat, tidy library. So where... Oh, this is history then. This is history. The Demon King's subjugation is a historical account. It's not sexy fiction, as I first thought. It's the bad kind of subjugation. Kind where you don't come. Fuck. I mean, well, probably don't. I suppose it depends. Right, the Archmage's Conquest. I mean, it sounded pretty sexy, didn't it? I mean, I feel like they gave it that sexy title on purpose so people would read it. Alright, so what have we got left? Adventure research. Let's grab all of these. Any more. Financial out of the tariff. Does it automatically end if I put the last book in, Pell? Or do I have to do something? Like, can I put it in to look at it and then take it out and reorganize everything? Something quite different from this morning. It is, isn't it? It's fucking wild. Out of the tariff. The door will open, you put the last one in. Not sure if you can take it out. Okay, I'm not going to put the last book in then. We will hold on to the last book. So that I can do a big tidy up another day. Because what we'll do is we'll keep hold of the last... Oh, there's another key. I was going to say we'll do a key hunt as well. But I literally just found one. But obviously there are keys to find. But I think there's enough books here that we can just hold them. Cursed Power. That's it, right? This is the last of it. So that is... Oh, Cursed Power. Let's see, it's maths. Out of the doohickey... spell patents. Boom. There's one more book somewhere. What book have we missed? Missed a book. My god. It's an everyday magic broom handling techniques. We're missing a copy of broom handling techniques. It was downstairs, I'm sure it was. Is it over one of these tables somewhere? Room handling techniques. Is it gone? Ruh-roh. Row. Screw handling techniques. Ah. Almost. And that's the last book, and that's bedtime. Oh, look how satisfying that is. Keys, yeah, there's 2 keys around. I'm not going to look for them now, pal, because it's like 11:30. I'm going to go get some sleep. But we'll do that next time. So when we come back to this, we're going to take everything off and organize it either alphabetically or by color, whatever gives me the biggest book boner. And then we'll put the last book on, and then we'll open all the chests, right? We'll find the keys. It'll be pretty easy. How well hidden can they really be in a tiny place like this? Okay. I mean, I've already found 2 of them, so I'm still looking. I'm looking for them anyway. Look what you've done to me. Okay, that's it. I'm done. It's bedtime. Yeah. Next time I play this, like I say, it's just gonna be a huge fucking reorganization, so that it looks the best it can possibly look, and then we'll finish the game. I need one of the minor magics. I don't think I do. Oh, to open the door. Yeah, okay. We can do that. That's fine. Right. GG, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm going to head off and get some sleep. I'll be back in the morning for Beholdle at 10 o'clock. And then in the afternoon after lunch for Resident Evil 2. So if you fancy that, I'll see you then. GG. Good night. Bye-bye.